too. A lot of mental toughness. I knew it was there for Wichita State, and I love the growth I've seen from this young Kentucky basketball team.
Wichita State with Early driving in for 2 more, and he flies in for 21 now on the game.
And he's shown a few moves here that you didn't see a lot of during the regular season. Not always at a depth off the dribble, but he is showing an ability here today.
Kentucky has not made a shot from the floor in 4 minutes.
And that's okay. You're going to have stretches. Sometimes the defense is going to be better, but don't have the negative plays, the turnovers, and the unforced error.
Has to force it.
Oh,
and he banks it home. Unreal.
Wow.
To tie the game at 60. Fighting off the shot clock. And he banks it from the Kentucky bench.
This is like a heavyweight fight where both fighters have been rattled. They've been banged, they've been bruised, but neither has gone down.
Baker backs up for the 3. Oh! He's got the answer. Right back at you.
Wow. All the hype about this young Kentucky team. Today they're showing it's deserved. And now you see why Wichita State is 35-0.
Harrison on Baker for 2. 6 minutes to go in a thriller in St. Louis.
They got a mismatch.
Here's Early. He comes it home for 3 more.
Oh, I love this game.
That's Lynn Marshall. Coach's wife urging on the Shocker contingent here.
We've been talking about the great defense. Now can anybody get a stop? Both teams now playing with great rhythm on the offensive end.
Aaron Harrison. And that's Wiggins off the floor. Driving. Wiggins draws the foul on Cauley-Stein.
We talked about early here in rhythm there. Nice triple. And they're going back and forth. Look at the passion in the young fella's face.
Let me make note that foul goes to Andrew Harrison. And that's his 3rd. And Nick Wiggins is giving the Shockers some valuable minutes off the bench.
He really is. He struggled with his shot this season. Noted as a 3-point shooter. Hadn't been there, but I tell you what, he's given them valuable defensive minutes as well.
He's got 5 points, a couple of steals. Dakari Johnson, Alex Poitras in for Randall and Cauley-Stein.
Now this stretch right now is going to be huge for Kentucky. They don't have that presence offensively or defensively when they go with Johnson and Poitras to the level that you get with Randall and Cauley-Stein.
Wiggins missed them both. And it's Poitras who takes it for the Wildcats.
This is where the Harrisons and Young really have to be good with their decision-making in the half court, getting quality possessions while those guys are on the bench.
Oh, and that's going to be on Van Fleet. His 4th.
And that's a fatigue foul because the first move he made was to reach out, and that's typically a sign of fatigue being an issue.
It'll be a 1-and-1 as Cotton replaces Wiggins. And they're not making a move on Van Vliet yet.
I just don't know that you can risk leaving him in. Even sometimes, because you forget he's so poised and plays under control so much that you want to trust him. But if he picks up, when you got 4, you get an incidental contact to create a foul.
That's the thing.
So you might want to think about 2 things. One, you pull him for a 30, 40-second stretch, maybe a minute, or you go back to the zone to try to protect him on the defensive end.
That was the first front end of a 1-and-1.
because they do have the luxury with Baker as a ball handler and Cotton. But Marshall looks like is going to roll the dice here.
Yes, he is.
With his general.
Aaron Harrison, 2 for 2. Early goes ahead and takes it. Oh, he is incredible in this half. Woo! 27 for the game, 17 since halftime.
And we talked about it at the top. The ability to execute in the half court late in shot clock. Let's see how Kentucky responds.
Van Vliet has to be careful. Harrison driving in, and that was early. Who got contact there.
Good play there by Harrison, but look at this. Watch how he clears space. That jab there cleared enough space. He knew all along he wanted the jump shot. The problem was Poitras didn't realize it, and he allowed him to jab him off and create space there for the triple.
Second foul on early. Shooting situation. Right back at the line is Aaron Harrison. And it's Randall for Poitras.
Wasn't a long break for the big fella.
Kentucky back to its first 5. And they're going to say it goes to Kentucky.
Oh, great effort there. Cotton unable to come up with that. Yeah, good ball there. Absolutely.
Evan Wessel in for Van Vliet. And this is a matter of probably stealing a few seconds until the under 4.
Yeah, you know, you play the possession game and you got a 4-point lead. A score doesn't hurt you, but obviously a foul by Van Vliet might be critical. So you want to see if you can, as you mentioned, buy a little bit of time, just try to play solid defense and force a shot over the top.
And a shove outside on Cotton. And that's going to lead us to the under 4 break. Second on Cotton.
We talked about the heavyweight fight, partner. It's been all of
Tuesday, 10/9 Central on America's #1 network. Got a 1-1 coming up for Andrew Harrison.
This game has the feeling of a regional final, doesn't it? I mean, it really
Maybe
does.
Even take it to the next week.
Well,
you know, I mean,
absolutely.
A
No
feeling
doubt
of
about
a
it.
national semifinal.
No doubt about it.
As you said at the start, this game, there's a lot of underpinnings to this game too, as Harrison earns one more.
And it was the philosophy of the one and done. The conversation that we've heard time and time again about that. And listen, I think there's validity on both sides. I'm not a fan of one and done. Personally, I prefer they'd have none and done, because don't put the onus necessarily on the schools. But having said all of that, you've seen the growth from this young Kentucky team from the first part of the season until now. And then you've seen the validation, in my estimation, of this Wichita State team, folks. It's not always about who you play. It's about how you play. And on that possession, not a good pass by Baker.
Van Vliet is back on the floor, by the way. But it was a pass trying to go inside to Carter. And here's Harrison. Would have put Kentucky in front. Randall muscles inside, and he'll go to the line. And they're starting to live at the line here in the last minutes.
And that's really been the staple for this team when they've been successful. They get there. They've struggled at times to make free throws, but they're just the strength to stay with that play until the contact came by the young fella. And then the effort on that offensive backboard.
2 shots for Randall, who won 3 state titles at Prestonwood Christian Academy there in the Dallas area. High school teammate of Zach Peters from Arizona. And the Wildcats in action later today. And Randall, that was for the tie. And with 3:20 to go, Shockers have the 1-point lead. Back to Cotton. Over the top they go. Early. Oh, somehow it spun out. And he is tripped up. And he's still slow to his feet. Kentucky has numbers. As Young comes in and gives Kentucky the lead by 1.
And I tell you what, Kentucky early offense there in transition. Early was on the floor, had made a beautiful move, really. Cauley Stein comes over and contests and made him alter it just enough to where it doesn't fall.
Baker. Out to Cotton. Wichita State has bounced back from Kentucky's spurts a couple of times already. Will they do it again? It's early. Yes, they do. Clee Anthony early with 29. With 2 minutes left.
Wichita State looking like they're going to a bit of a zone here.
Yep.
Just to try to change the rhythm a little bit, but that makes you susceptible to that offensive backboard.
Harrison, who hit that big bank shot from over there and is late going. Young with a 3. Wichita State only 6 games all season that were decided inside of 10 points. Here is Cotton shot, spinning out, and Kentucky has it.
Big possession here for both. Can you defend without fouling? And if you're Kentucky, Young's got the hot hand.
.14 to shoot. Andrew Harrison driving in. And a foul is going against Wichita State.
I think that's going to be on Cotton, the right call. Again, that size of Harrison and his ability to just get angles. You see that he just gets the angle there and that foot comes out. The slip causes the foul, but free throws, no less. Double bonus as well.
That's right, 2 free throws. 3rd foul on Cotton. Lynn Marshall and this Wichita State story. To think it had been 23 springtimes ago since the last time we had a team enter the NCAA tournament undefeated. Your UNLV team. And now that perfect season is on the line with 42 seconds to go.
And the question, much like it was for us, does it end in disappointment? We made it to the Final Four, and that is the destination of this Shockers team.
Harrison early in this game put to rest any concern that that hyperextended elbow suffered, the injury suffered Friday night was going to be an issue. As he hits 2 without even coming close to the rim. Again, Kentucky's matched its largest lead.
2 possession game here, options for Wichita State. They don't have to go for 3, but they have to score.
It's Baker. He'll put up the 3.
Oh,
and he says we can bank him home too.
And he's saying he got hit on the elbow. Boy, would that have been crazy. We've already seen 1 4-point play today.
Hey, Aaron, you can do it. You're not the only one. Banking it home from 3-point land, and the Kentucky leads down to 1 with 29 seconds. Ron Baker, a number of times, has been able to have an answer for a Kentucky flurry. Was there contact there on the elbow?
You know, it's hard to see from that angle, but really a lot of times that's the fact that he banked it. If you tap that elbow, it will absolutely throw the shot offline, and in some ways maybe that helped him, because I was just about to say that's not a good look, and one of those, oh, no.
Yes. Exactly. So Aaron Harrison to inbound. Shockers showing full court pressure.
And if you're the Shockers, you want Poitras or Randall to get the ball. That's where you want to give the foul. Right there.
Randall, and
Smart
he
play.
is fouled by Early. He commits his third.
And Baker had an opportunity about 2 seconds earlier to commit that foul.
Randall, 70% from the line on the season.
Double bonus, so he's going to get 2 no matter what. But boy, does he need at least 1.
There it is. Van Vliet for Wessel.
Now you want to get greedy at the free throw line. You want to get this second one, because then it allows your defense to be a little bit more aggressive, because you can, in essence, say we could take the three-point line away.
Inbounds to Cotton with 20 seconds to Van Vliet. Here's Baker. Early inside. And the foul's going to be on Kentucky.
Again, not a good look there by Baker. Just not able to gather and get his balance. And they rewarded Early with 2 free throws there. Although he would have been in the penalty, or is that the 6th? Now that's the 7, but it wouldn't have been 1 and 1.
That gives him 30 for the game, but now what do you do?
Well, they're going to have to foul. You got enough time to really make a hard effort for a steal or a tie-up. Possession arrow pointing towards Wichita State. So they have that opportunity, but it's got to be quick and decisive. And again, you'd rather try to get the foul on Randall or Poitras.
1-point game. 9.8 seconds left for Indianapolis. Can the Shockers find a way, or will Kentucky end the perfect season? And that'll send Andrew Harrison back for 2 more. He's 6 out of 7 from the line. And Greg Marshall is out of the coach's box and is being warned to move back.
You can see the intensity on his face, and John Calipari was a little upset that they hadn't warned him.
The foul is on Baker. And the officials are going to the monitor to determine, was it flagrant? Whoa. It's what we saw on Friday night.
Yeah, we did. And
talking about flagrant with an elbow on the Kentucky kid here.
That's the rule, but I don't think that's.
They made that
flagrant.
call on Friday night in the Kentucky-Kansas State game.
And that was the correct call then. You may not like the rule, but that was the correct use of it. But in that case, I don't think that there was contact. At least it wasn't enough to warrant a flagrant. And boy, how big are these free throws, because it changes strategy-wise everything. You make 1, you make 2, you make none. Let's see how this plays out.
Harrison, who started the game Friday night with the oddity of being the only man on the floor shooting technical free throws and nearly airballed the first one. Looking a lot more comfortable here at the line tonight.
Talk about comfort, hadn't touched the rim, and they come back with Cauley-Stein in part because he's got the lateral quickness. They're going to switch. I'm not sure if they're going to go for a foul if he makes his free throw, but Cauley-Stein has the quickness laterally to switch on perimeter guards and still be able to contest.
Oh, only got 1 or 2. Here comes Wichita State. and a timeout with 3 seconds left. Wow. It has been edge of the seat time from the start. We are back, and the officials, again, just to be clear, they are going to double check to make sure the accurate time is on the clock once that timeout was called by Wichita State. Right now it says 3 seconds exactly. And who do you want taking the shot here for Wichita State?
Here's a look at it. And you can't see from that angle.
It's pretty close.
It's close. They may go 3.1, 3.2, but it's pretty close there. But to your point, Greg Marshall's really good here.